So we have been quarantined at home, as you know, just for precautionary measures. So since I'm not teaching and so that I don't go stir crazy, I feel like I always have to be creating or doing something with my hands. So behind me, you can see our living room. I'll give you kind of the full view. It's not huge. However, it has come a long way from since when I moved in this house. It was originally all wood paneling. It was very dark. It felt like a dungeon in here. We ripped out all the wood paneling. There was this nasty carpet on the floor. We redid the floors. And since I'm home for 3 weeks or longer, I don't know, I just feel like I need to do some DIY projects with stuff I have on hand, and I have lots of paint in the basement, and for a long time I have wanted to paint this brick fireplace just to make it brighter, just to add some like light to the space. So I have got some materials I dug up from my basement, and I'm going to be keeping you updated on my DIY. I have gone back and forth, guys. I don't know. I still don't know if I'm doing the right thing. So I've looked into whitewashing. I've looked into putting mortar on the bricks to make it look like an old country farmhouse. And then I've looked at just painting it plain white. So my son is here. He's going to be helping me. And we are going to attempt to paint this white. That's kind of what I've settled on instead of the whitewashing, because even that's kind of a faded thing. I think bright white will be the best. So I'll be curious to see the before and after transformations. I'll take lots of pictures. I am also very lucky because this wall goes out, past it is our garage, and this brick fireplace has a brick component out in the garage. So I can actually test this first out there, and that way if I mess up, it's not such a big deal. And then see how it looks and come back in here. So step one, I've looked up a ton of online tutorials. Hopefully I'm doing this right, is I'm gonna clear off the space, and then I'm also gonna clean the bricks. I got a really heavy bristle brush from Target used for cleaning steel pans or iron pans, like cast iron, and I'm gonna scrape down the bricks, vacuum any loose dust off, and then probably take a spray bottle and just kind of run over it with a clean cloth. And that'll be the extent of my cleaning. It's not super dirty, as you can see, just maybe a little bit from soot. It is a gas fireplace, so it's not actual like soot, but it's maybe just from use it gets a little black. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you this project in the order it goes, and we'll see how it turns out. So one last look, the before, and I can't wait to reveal the after. I just got finished vacuuming the whole fireplace really well, scrubbed it with my scrub brush. Now I've got just a clean cloth, and I'm just going to use water, and I'm going to wipe it all down. And in the videos I've watched, it said that brick is really porous. So it's good to actually get it a little bit of water so it won't absorb as much paint. So it's good to have your bricks a little bit wet. So I'm gonna start just like so, scrubbing down my bricks with just warm hot water. Try and get into the border. Woo. Okay, so it's kind of coming off. You can see that. My towel is definitely getting black. So I would definitely recommend the cleaning part before you do anything else, just to get like the dust and the dirt off your bricks. And then that way when the white goes on, it's not so yucky. So we have abandoned the whitewash idea completely. We are just kind of wetting down the brick with the half paint, half water mixture, just so it's not wasted. But I'm going through on this side and I'm covering it with just pure paint. And I just like how much brighter it looks with just the paint. I just ended up not liking the whitewash. It's not bright enough. So my mom's been helping me. Say hi.
Hi.
And she's been doing the half paint, half water mixture. I've been down here kind of working on this. I will say this, if you're going to do a project like this, it takes a long time. We've been here painting for a while now, and I thought because it wasn't a big area that it would go a lot faster than it did. But it is taking a long time because of the grout mainly. We have to keep kind of putting a thick layer of paint in there. And I probably, to get to the white that I want, will even go back and do another coat on top of those bricks. So, anyways, it's slow going, but we're getting there. And I know that afterwards, the transformation, I'll just back out real quick so you can see kind of how dark and yucky the fireplace looked before. And then afterwards, I can't wait to see how the white looks on all of it. It's gonna be really great. All right, so I am in day 2. You can see my son getting out some energy on the couch behind me. We have been cooped up for a couple days now with just rain. And he's attempting homeschooling right now. We've been trying a couple different things. So I actually went out and got a shinier white paint. I'm not fully satisfied with the matte look of the fireplace, so I'm going to try putting a shinier white paint on top of it. We'll see kind of how it looks, if it makes much of difference. But yeah, I feel like it needs to be brighter. Just really want a bright, shiny white. So that's what we're going with today. This project's definitely going a little longer than I thought, but I feel like the end product will be worth it. This is the color I ended up going with. It's called Edgecomb Gray. You can see the old yellow right there. It is, they say online, kind of the perfect beige, which is like a gray and beige. It's just almost like a warm mud tone. And so the walls are still drying. My husband's over here, spin around, painting this wall, my daughter. But I love it. It's just a beautiful neutral color. Like, I think it'll go good with so much of our decor. I'm really excited to see how it turns out. So that's our color update. We moved away from the minimalistic color was just a little too blue for me. There's still a little patch of that over here in this corner, and you can just see, like, it's almost a cold tone versus this just warm gray is so pretty next to the fireplace. It's just a really pretty neutral. So that's what we went with. It's from, what's the? Benjamin Moore is the brand name. And again, it's called Edgecomb Gray. Not sponsored. Yeah, not sponsored. All right, so one last time, here is our before pic of the yucky looking fireplace, the orange brick with kind of dirty looking bricks, the yellow walls, the ugly rug. In this final image, how awesome the living room turned out. I love the baby's photo bomb in this picture. My daughter's enjoying the new space, just dancing on the carpet. And all we changed is we literally just painted the fireplace white. I ended up using a semi-gloss just by Behr from Home Depot, just white right out of the can. And I painted the walls the Edgecomb Gray, and then I added a rug. All the furniture and decor is everything we already had, and I just love how warm and bright the space feels now. So it really made a huge difference. It's amazing what a little paint can do. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe.